Oh, it automatically turned off, so I wasn't filming that whole time. It's okay.
It's not dark, but
Yeah.
turn on. Okay. We need another one that right away too. Bad.
Yeah. Well, I figured at the other place it was porcelain to dark.
Yeah.
Set us up on the furthest one.
Yeah.
Hey guys, how's everybody been? Thought I'd try a little voiceover today. Thought I'd try something different this time. Gonna layer some sounds, leave in some of the background noise from the studio, although it's at normal speed, whereas this video is like triple. Last week's video and this week's are both some pre-quarantine footage. This one is from September and the other one was from July. I did not know that I had any footage because my external hard drive got knocked off the table by my dog and I lost all my footage that I had before, but I was cleaning out a different external hard drive and found some bonus footage, so I've actually got some stuff to post, which is great because the public studio that I normally go to has of course been closed with everything else, so I haven't actually been able to make any pottery since everything shut down, and I'm starting to feel like the itch, like I really need to do some soon.
Had to pay attention to your foil.
Huh?
Had to pay attention to your foil.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if I should do a bowl. This.
What do you mean?
I'm wondering how I should glaze my bowls.
Oh, yeah.
I'm thinking the bone and mint is
The way to go. I think so too.
especially with these two since they kind of nest and have
Yeah.
texture.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was my husband and I chatting about his glaze combinations. He's really good about mixing and trying new things. Since we moved into this new studio, now we're using mid-fire clay and mid-fire glazes instead of high fire. And so we're having to learn all these new colors and new ways that the glaze reacts to each other. And you know, it's kind of sad because it was just when I had gotten to where I really liked certain glazes in the high fire, but you know what? You just gotta dive in and try new stuff.
I'm still showing your bowl.
Yeah, do it.
Oh, okay. I'm getting right under that. And that's on
Isn't
the
that
bumpkin
pretty?
white.
That is
Isn't that pretty? I love that.
That's gonna replace my Oshino for me
Yeah.
because it's gorgeous.
When I start
And
using
it's
white,
not too
that's what
shiny.
Yeah, that's what I love.
That's what it looks like, yeah. Isn't that pretty?
Did you hold it in here a minute?
I think I did. I'm not sure.
Because on all mine they were too thin. That I
Okay. Did you do the same glaze?
This was too thin.
Mhm.
See this, mine, it's
Yeah,
so thin.
that one I definitely held in.
And so I did that today on mine.
Yeah, it helps.
Because I like the smooth, once you
Yeah.
get that. So I've been holding them all. But then, on the chun, it's really thick. And all the other ones are not thick.
So there's some more glaze chit-chatting. It was a really good week for me. My husband and I both got a lot of stuff back that our glazes turned out really well. There was a nutmeg that's just beautiful. In the high fire, we had a Shino that I really liked because it came out semi-metallic and low shine. I like glossy glazes, but I find myself really attracted to the ones that come out just semi-glossy. I can't do matte. It's like nails on a chalkboard. When I touch it, my husband loves his matte glazes, but I just can't like texturally do it. I have an issue. I feel like I'm oversharing. But the glazes that come out halfway between glaze and matte are so pretty to me. And maybe that's just because it's so unusual or unexpected. So I even like having like contrast of a glossy glaze and a semi-glossy glaze like mixing or next to each other. It's really nice. But maybe I should talk about, what's actually going on in this video. So I've been working for a while now on creating a set of Chinese zodiac sculptures. In the lower left-hand corner you can see my rat, Year of the Rat sculpture, and this one that I'm working on is the Year of the Snake. I am not like super knowledgeable about all the meaning behind the Chinese zodiac, but I am a huge fan of the manga Fruits Basket. They recently redid the anime, if you're a fan as well, but that's what I'm basing it on. I love the author's drawing style, and I'm trying to convert it into a 3D version. So my reference images when I'm looking at how to sculpt my figures, I'm looking at how she draws her animal characters as well as a real animal, and trying to make them meet halfway, because I don't want to completely steal her style or completely just make like 3D versions of her 2D drawings. But I do love the playfulness of the figures, and I want to capture sort of the moods of her characters, the personality in the way, in the posture of the animal. And that's something that I really do in a lot of my sculpture. I love sculpting animals, I love drawing animals, and I'm always looking at what's unique about this animal. Look at how that bird cocks its head sideways, or look at how that lizard's legs attach to its body, or how it stands on them. That's one of those things that just really fascinates me, and why I always return to animals. So specifically for this snake, I was looking at a Japanese rat snake, I think it was. Anyway, I picked a Japanese snake, and I tried to find one that was non-venomous, because they tend to have a more rounded head and rounded features, and the snake in the book does not look venomous. He doesn't have very pointy features. And this rat snake was very common. It was interesting because I was looking at it, and it has different phases in color, where it like sheds its skin and changes from like blue to green to white or something like that. This has been a long time ago. But yeah, I just picked one that looked most similar to the character in the book as a reference, to kind of give the head more definition than the way that it's drawn, and to look at how they curl up. I'm sure you've noticed that most of this video has been me fussing with how to lay the body of the snake, how to coil him up, how to make him interesting, and also how to position his head so he's like looking at us, but I also don't want any of the parts to be so thin and delicate that they break off. And I'm about to call my husband over and ask for some advice. Hey Robert, can you come here? How does this look? The shape?
Snake wouldn't do that.
Okay.
Oh, is it a... See, his head is up. He's up. No. Like, here...
Oh, you think he's like
yeah,
this?
he's like that.
Oh. Well, I can't do that. I could do that.
Look up... what is it? The Pokemon snake.
Okay.
Yeah. Slither, I think. P-O-K-E. Yeah. Snake.
Yeah, but I can't, like, just have his head free sitting up there. I don't think. It'll get snapped off. That's my problem, is I don't want his head to get snapped off. Okay, I'll keep working on
What
it.
if he dipped down and came up like that? Like dip his body into his coil and then bring him.
Like that, sort of?
Yeah, bring
Okay.
him.
He's kind of losing flexibility. Like that? Okay.
Then he's just chilling,
Yeah.
you know.
So that conversation completely changed the shape of the snake after that. I'd been working with this sort of weird but artsy figure 8 kind of shape, and then I ended up just tucking the final coil into the inside of the outer coils, and he just looks so much friendlier and more comfortable, and that's really the great thing about my husband and I being able to take these classes together and both being artsy and being artists. We can communicate more easily because we have similar interests and similar vocabulary built up to talk about these things. And so when he was like, just tuck that coil into his body, I was like, oh, that changes everything. And it just made his head perk up the way that I wanted. It was really helpful. It's crazy and kind of weird how one little change like that can really change the personality or the way that you perceive a sculpture. You know, a little line or a little adjustment to a shape can really make it express differently, and that's why I'm so interested in animals and like capturing those small details, because that, you know, it's the small differences, those small changes that make big differences that I'm really interested in. And I love being able to work with my husband.
All right, Hannah. What should I do?
Is the Gumpler the one that looks really yellow up there?
Yeah.
Is that what you want to do, or you want to go blue?
I was thinking blue, actually.
Go blue then. The chun looks good from here. So I've been weaving back and forth between past Hannah conversations and current Hannah monologue, or voiceover. And I just hope that that hasn't been confusing throughout the video, and I hope that you've enjoyed it.
This is your husband did these with
Yeah.
the Gumpler and the red, he said. Huh?
I think, oh no, that's these.
Oh, this is?
I
Oh,
think
do
this one
love
is
that.
cranberry and the white.
I love this one. I'm trying to decide what to do on that with the slip in the black.
Oh yeah, that looked really nice. The Gumpler is a matte finish, but the other one is a gloss. And here we're about to come to a sudden and abrupt end. I really need to get better about filming closing footage, but, you know, work with what I have. Okay, it's been nice chatting with you. Talk to you later.